of course, you take the paper off, and then the carving process starts. For me, I generally use two tools. I use a knife and I use a small gouge. And what I do is that I outline it first with the knife, and then I go in afterwards and use the gouge to take out the rest. And then once I'm happy with the way that it's carved, then you can begin the printing process, where you get your ink ready, the consistency that you want it, and you use your brayer or a roller and roll out the ink, and then you roll the ink onto the block. And you take your paper that you're going to use and you lay it on top of the block, press it down, and you use a hard instrument called a baren, or I just use the back of a wooden spoon. For my style, it's pretty primitive, but it works. And once you've rubbed the back of the paper, then you can peel the paper off and see how the print has transferred. Now, usually the very first image that you get is your proof, and you can look at it and see if you need to take away more wood, if it's too high in certain parts. And then once you've adjusted it, then you can go back and do another print. And again, take a look at that print and see how that one's turned out. And then once you're happy with the way the block is, then you can continue and make as many prints as you like. Most of my prints that I've made have ended up in various places. I know there's a piece in New Jersey right now. But a lot of it is quite local, referring to Southern Ontario. But again, this is a fairly new art form for me, and so with just starting out, there's just a few that I've done, so hopefully in the future more pieces will end up in more interesting places.